Because of this tweet, I have decided to create this follow-up video where I will lay down everything you need to know to start sending 75,000 cold DMs per month, okay? So this tweet was basically me showing up the softwares I'm using and how I'm actually setting this up. But right now in this video, I will show step by step each website I'm using, like what I'm doing there, how to all set it up. You will all get it in this video, okay? So let's start with that. I have made this document. It's like step-by-step process on how to actually set this up. You will have this document probably under this video in a description or something. You can just go open it and duplicate it or use it yourself. But how do we actually do that? If we go here, if we want to actually start doing outreach and send like 75,000 cold DMs per month, the platform I would use for it is Twitter, because you can send the highest amount of volume. I will probably record also another video on Instagram, but on Twitter it's way easier and you will get probably faster results, so that's why I am recording this. So what we will actually need are 5 Twitter accounts. Each one of them will be sending 500 DMs per day. Why 500 DMs per day? Because on Twitter there is a limit on 500 DMs per day, so we will just max it out. And we'll actually use automation and just automate it everything, so you don't have to like spend time on actually sending it. But we will buy 5 Twitter accounts. Why Twitter accounts? Because if you just create new ones, there is bigger chance that they will get banned. They are really cheap. I will show you where I am buying them. So we will firstly buy those Twitter accounts, then we will actually buy some proxies, because what is proxy? Proxy actually enables us to use multiple Twitter profiles on different IP address, so we don't get banned. Then we use this software to actually manage it. Then we just lock all of those accounts in each browser with different proxy. And then for the profile pictures, I usually use Midjourney. For the names and bios, you can use ChatGPT or just like do it yourself. Then we will just send a few DMs, do some reposts, so those accounts looks real. Obviously, also by followers, so I will add this here. I'm using follow around for that. Then I verify them, so like if we go to my accounts, like you can see that all of those accounts are actually verified. So we will verify them. Why we actually need to verify them? Because on Twitter you need to be verified to start sending out those DMs. And after they are verified, just connect them to Xreacher and actually start sending, okay? So that's what we are going to do in this video. So you can see, this is one of the accounts that I'm using for the outreach, and you can see like 5 hours ago, 6 hours ago, you can see that it's just sending 7 hours, 8 hours. It is just sending DMs on my behalf without me actually doing anything. This is all sent out on autopilot. You can see 21 hours ago, and it's just, this is like batch of like 500 DMs. And if you go to other accounts, it's exactly the same thing, 7 hours ago, 8 hours ago. So I will show you how to actually do this setup, okay? So let's start. How do we start? First thing you need to do is buy those Twitter accounts, okay? I use Bulk's account buy, so if you just go here, you can see that you can buy like, I always buy these ones, the aged ones, and you can buy like 10 accounts for $32, so it's like $3 per account or something. But if you want to buy just 5, what you can do is just go here and like start the chat and message this guy and actually tell him that you just need 5 accounts. He will sell it to, I think, for $15 or something. And another thing that you can do is that if you would just buy it like directly through this, you need to buy it by crypto, but you can tell this guy in the chat to actually generate you invoice that you can pay with card. So if you want to pay with card, you just like say in this chat right here, and then they will just send it to you on your email, okay? So right now we have those 5 Twitter H accounts. What is the next step? Next step is to actually buy 5 proxies, okay? So if we go to private proxy, this is here. You can just click this link to go there, and here you can just buy those 5 proxies. So if you go to private proxy and you will click on buy proxies, you can see I already have some proxies. I have like 20, 40, I have like 80, 85 proxies. But if you want to buy more proxies, you just click on the button buy proxy, and we want to buy 5 proxies, and we want to buy them for, I usually say here like in Instagram scraping or LinkedIn something. Here, Instagram account actions, I would just say that. And then we want those static residential ones. Like if you want to buy, I think mobile ones, then they are a little bit more expensive. They are a little bit better quality, but static residential ones are all you need. That's what I'm using, and it's working perfectly. So you just buy those 5, then you will just receive them. You will have that here in the proxy list. You can just click on the proxy list. You will have 5 proxies. Why do we need actual proxies? Okay, why we are actually doing this is because if you would just log in all those like 5 Twitter accounts on one browser under each other and start sending like 2,500 DMs every single day with that, then Twitter would see that there is something suspicious going on this IP address, and they would ban all of our accounts, okay? That happened to me in the past. I don't want to happen the same thing to you, okay? So we need each one of those Twitter accounts on different IP address, so it's not suspicious. That's why we are actually doing this. So once you have those 5 proxies, then we use this software called HideMeek. You can just download it here, and what that essentially does, you can see it, I have it here. You can like create multiple profiles, like multiple browsers with different IP addresses. So if I would just start again right now, and let's say it would be clear that I can just click, you can click here on add profile. I always add Windows, Chrome, and you will just name the profile however you want. I would just say test one for this video, and then you will go to the proxy, click on your proxy, and here you will actually add your proxy that you have just bought on private proxy, okay? Then you will just click on create, and yeah, you will obviously need to add the proxy. Then you just click on create, and it will generate you this kind of browser. And then like once you have it there, then you can just click on run, and it opens you the new browser with that proxy that you actually have. Okay, maybe you right now think it's a little bit complicated. It's not that complicated. It's just like the first setup. Once you have it, it's really easy to operate. So right now, let's say I've created new browser, and right now I click on run. You can see it just opened new browser. Okay, so this browser is under one proxy. If I would open this browser, that's under another proxy. So it just opens right now. And what do we do next? Then okay, HideMeek step 3. Step 4 is create those 5 profiles. Just show you how to create profile. Just click on profile, add a proxy, and then step 5 is just log in those Twitter accounts. Okay, so for those Twitter accounts, you just go on Twitter and just log them in. It isn't that complicated. Like if they will send you the profiles or the accounts, you will usually get with that also like some verification code or something that you will actually use. There is like tutorial on how to actually do it, but it's super easy. You will just log it in, and then you have the profile. Those profiles usually goes like without any profile picture with some random name, so we will have to change that. So on the next step is set up those accounts, profile pictures, names, bios, and tweets. Okay, so I will just wait till it loads up. It usually takes a little bit of time, but in the meanwhile, I can show you where do I actually find those names and things like that. So I usually just go to the ChatGPT, and here is I just say like give me generate me. In your case, you can just like if it's just 5 accounts, it's easy. Like you can just think of some 5 random names. Like you don't have to probably tell ChatGPT to generate names. But for me, in my case, I have like tens of those accounts, like loads of those accounts. So for me, it's easier just to say ChatGPT to generate me, for example, 3 of them. But you can just say generate me 5 full names, like full male names from US, let's say, like this, and he will just generate to 5 names. You can just name those accounts by this. Okay, simple. Then for the bio, like depends what you are actually offering and what you are actually selling, okay, in those DMs. So for the bio, you just say something relevant that is to the thing that you are selling. I don't know what do we have here. My VA I was doing is actually some in the bio I usually just put some credibility. You put there what you actually do or something like that. Okay, we have like on each account it's just like different bio, and then for the profile pictures you can generate them on Midjourney. That's what I usually do, or sometimes I just like go to Facebook or somewhere and just take others pictures. Like I don't recommend you to do that. I just like do it sometimes, but like if you want to be legit, like you can just like generate them on Midjourney. That's what I sometimes do. If you go to create and just like select some prompt, I don't know, I have here some of them, you can just copy it or something. And for example, this one looks pretty real, or this one. You can like, if you have the Midjourney, you have to play around with it a little bit with that. Okay, so just like play a little bit around with the prompts, and sometimes you just get some profile picture that looks pretty real. And then as well, like the profile pictures are really small, so if you go on Twitter and like usually when somebody sends you the message, like even if it's looks a little bit like AI, they usually can't like see it because it's pretty small, so like it doesn't matter that much, but you want to have it to look real. Okay, So that's another thing. Once you have that, then just send a few DMs on each one of those accounts. If you just open it, and yeah, right now this is the account that I wanted to open, but you need to send a few DMs first before you actually connect it to the automation, because the account was created in like 10 years ago or something, but you actually need to send a few DMs manually just to get the account a little bit warmed up. I also like to follow a few people and you just warm up a little bit the account, so just like Twitter doesn't, you know, there isn't like any suspicions. And also, like, before you start the automation and you first actually send the first DM manually, you need to just fill out some puzzle. Okay, so that's why I actually do that. So then you just go to some random people, just send a few DMs. It doesn't matter what you send. I think, yeah, you can just send something random to a few people. That's for it. After you send that, you will actually have to verify the account. Okay, so I have right now here the account. Now let's verify it. How do I actually verify the account if the account is completely fake? Like, how can that happen? I will show you how we can do that. For it, Twitter, actually, they don't need you to scan like any ID or something. If you want to just buy verification on Twitter, only thing you need is to just verify it through phone number. Okay, so I just usually go here. And okay, this account is I have already verified through the phone number. You can see it just redirected me straight to the invoice. So maybe if I go to some other one, I don't know, maybe this one. Let's say this one, because yeah, after you do that, it just I can show how it works. I use SMSP for that. And how does that work? You can just go here. I usually you need to first say Twitter. And for the country, I usually use Spain because they are cheapest that are actually working. So then we will just click by number. You just got the number here, and then you can just copy it and place it on Twitter, and then just like copy the code. And yeah, this account is working. Okay, so let's see if I have actually verified it or not. If I go to premium, monthly, subscribe. Okay, amazing. Verify your phone number. Okay, so I need to first write down the password. Okay, I have the password, so I will just place the password here, save it. Okay, now we just need to add the phone number. So what we will do, we will go to SMSP, and I have bought the Spain number. I will just take it, place it here, and now I will just change the country code to Spain. So let's just find Spain. If you want to use other country, it works as well, but I just like to use Spain because it was always working. Then verify the phone number, and right now you wait till they send actually the phone number out to your here. Why we are actually using this? Why don't you use just your normal phone number? The reason for that, if you just use your own personal number, is that after you verify one or two accounts, then it won't allow you to verify more accounts with that same phone number. That's the reason. There isn't like other reason about that. So that's why we are actually doing this. So right now I just wait till they actually send me the verification number, and then I will be able to verify it. Okay. And after that, we will connect the account to the Xreacher, and then we will start the campaigns. And then I will also show you one little trick that will actually make it easier for you to manage all of those accounts. But let's just wait a second right now. Okay, you can see the activation code right here. Copy it, go here, place it here, verify. Okay, you can see we are right now verified. Amazing. Right now we just need to subscribe for the premium. So we will just go click on subscribe. And right here, what I would recommend you to do is just like use some US address or some address that is like VAT. Because if I, for example, would say my country, if I would say just, I don't know, some Prague, Czechia, then you can see that I would have to pay VAT 21%. But if I say some address in US, there is 0 VAT, and then I just pay $8. So that's what I like to do. Then you just fill out the information, subscribe, and then you will receive the Twitter Blue like within 3 days or faster. But also one thing that I actually forget to tell you is that you can verify it right away. Because if I go to Twitter, like once you actually set the profile up, once you add the profile picture and change the name, before you actually verify it, you will have to take, it will take 3 days before you will be actually able to verify it. Okay, so once you actually upload the profile picture and set up the name, you will have to wait 3 days, and then you can go and just verify it as I showed you right now, but the process is the same. You will just have to wait. Anyways, that's for it. But right now you are verified, and right now you can actually start sending out those DMs. Okay. How do we do that? If we go back, just connect them to the Xreacher. Xreacher is the software that we are using. Did I skip any step? I didn't. You can see wait 3 days, then connect all of those accounts to Xreacher and start 5 campaigns, and then just delegate those accounts. So if you go to Xreacher, that's the tool we are using. This is actually a tool that I have built for exactly this this case. Probably maybe if you are watching this video a few weeks later, then we already have like newer version, so it will work a little bit differently the starting of the campaign, but it will be really like intuitive. It will be even easier, so you can just then watch the tutorial that we have there, but it will be even simpler. But right now you will just go to the user info, actually connect the account you want. There is just like quick demo on how to actually connect it. It's really simple. Then you go to here to the outreach tool, just select the account you want to start the campaign, title it somehow. So for example, if I want to target agency owners, then I will go, let's say, to Alex Hormoze, just on Twitter, take his username, go here, I will actually add the profile here, submit it, title I would just say Alex Hormoze, and then I would say that I want to only target people that have agency in bio, that have SMMA in bio, that have marketing in bio, that have inbound in bio, or whatever keywords you want, okay? Then you just click on submit. Maybe you want only people that have certain amount of followers, doesn't matter. But what it will actually do right now is that it will go through all of the Alex Hormoze's followers and only check people that have these keywords in bio, and it will send them the message, okay? And for the message you want, you will just say it here. We can just say, hey, name, are you open for chat? Boom, add the script. Like we are adding here multiple variations, so like Twitter it will just randomly choose one of those variation. Hi, add script. And right now, if I click on start campaign, it will start campaign from this account to all of the Alex Hormoze's followers that have actually these keywords in bio, and it will send them one of those 3 like randomly. And it will be just sending. So if you go, for example, to one of these accounts that I have actually started campaigns yesterday or the day before, you can just see it. It's just like going back and forward, like with those openers that I actually like set there. You can just see, hi Adam, hey, hello, and it is just like shuffling those openers out. But you can see it just sends out like 500 DMs or something. With the premium version of Xreacher, you can send 500 DMs per day per account, and it just sends loads amount of DMs. And then you can just go another day, just reply to all of those DMs, schedule up those calls if you want, or whatever you are actually selling there, and you are finished, okay? So right now I have started the campaign on that account, or like I just show you how to actually do it. I'm already running campaigns on these accounts, so I don't want to start a new one, because what it actually does, it will just send out the 500 DMs within like 10 hours or something, maybe a little bit longer. Then it gives itself like a few hours pause, and then it will start again. So I don't want to interrupt the campaigns that I'm running right now, but I showed you how to actually do it, okay? It just stopped sending like 5 hours ago, so right now it have a rest. So right now you have started a campaign on one account, and then you will do the same on other accounts. You will just connect another account, boom, do the same on other account. You can right now say different targeting. So for example, you can go pick Layla and do the same on other account, okay? Simple. And you can also target different keywords. It's up to you. Maybe try different openers, see what is working the best. And then what I usually also like to do is just to delegate all of those accounts to what browser, because remember, you have all of those accounts right now on different browsers, but you want to manage them under one browser because it's easier. So what you can do, there is like feature on Twitter that is called delegate. So if I, for example, take this account and want to delegate this to my mate one, I usually like name it root. Then I just take this username and go to this account. I will go to settings, and then I will go to account access, delegate. Members you have delegated, invite member, and then I will just invite this member and say that it is admin. Send invite, done. And then right now, if I go back to this account, to the notifications, you can see that invited you to be admin. So we will just click on accept. And then right now I can just click on that account switch account, and I can manage it right now under one browser. That's simple. That's how I'm actually doing it. Sometimes I have there like 10 accounts, sometimes like 12, sometimes like 5, depends. But you can connect up to 15 accounts under the delegate function. 15 is maximum. What you can also do is to delegate all of those accounts to your main account on Twitter right here. That's also possible, and then it's really simple for you because then you don't even have to use HideMeek. Okay, and yeah, that's for it. I think if you would want some help with this setup, or like if you would want me to actually set it up for you, you can like book a call with me below or something. Or if you are actually appointment setter or doing outreach, you can actually join also our school community. We have there like right now like 1,800 members already. And yeah, this is the paid one we have, but in the free one you can just join it here. If you have any questions, you can just post them here. I usually reply to loads of them. If it's a good question, I usually reply. Okay, so you can join it. I will also leave the link in the description. But that's everything for now. You also have the document in the description, and thank you guys that you have watched. See you in the next video.